Deck, all hands on deck. So this nightmare in Iran that over the last year has been fire, shut down. You know, of course, Jerusalem Times is always reporting on it. I'm all over this. This thing is a nightmare reactor. Now, it was just, what, 2 months ago that there was an explosion near it, and then there was an explosion near the monster in Israel, that nuclear Apollo Pharaon chemo. But this thing is a disaster, and it's an emergency shutdown. It's being reported right now. It's being an emergency shutdown. All hands on deck. All hands. I'll do more on this. But the nuclear nightmare in Iran, I'm telling you, and you'll never know if there's a meltdown, just like the one that's going on in China. Biden got the letter. They're not going to tell you. Trump got rid of all legal limits. Obama raised the limits for limits, but they could spike all over. And Bob Nichols does great work on this. On all this, Kevin Blanch has reported all this from day one. When they can cover up Fukushima, the greatest ecological catastrophe in human history, 90% collapse of all life in the Pacific Ocean, the tide pool's dead, the salmon collapse, these folks are all Fukushima, the greatest ecological catastrophe in human, full blown out 6 meltdowns, just boiling the earth. How are you gonna wake the sheep up on anything? So Iran, it's interesting because there's a regime change, and you know he's not happy. So Netanyahu, I mean, if you don't think they're capable, you know, in Eastern Europe they don't believe Chernobyl melted down. You go to anywhere in Eastern Europe, they believe, and if you don't know, you know nothing about the Cold War, you know nothing about Edward Teller. He was asked about it, you know. So I mean, there's a reactor sitting in Israel, that big nightmare. Does Iran want to sabotage if they could? Oh yeah. Do you think Israel would sabotage this when they could? Come on. Come on, these monsters are capable of anything when they're at each other's throats. If you know, I grew up in the Cold War. I know, we know. But Fukushima, let's build one. That's called Mother Nature. Fuck with Mother Earth. As I said for years, she's going to fight back. What do you think COVID is? All hands on deck. All hands on deck. By the way, this piece of shit is shut down. Thank you. Fucking 40 of them shut down since Kevin Blanch started a fight trying to save you from you. All hands on deck. I'll do more on this. There's a meltdown going, well, possible, in Iran. This is a fucking nightmare. Did Israel sabotage it? Stay tuned.